Hello, I'm Andy Edwards and I'm into relationshipology. What's relationshipology? Well, to me, it's the study and conscious practice of developing and maintaining the best possible business relationships. And it works. In this 9-minute clip filmed at a European conference in Dusseldorf, I talk a little bit about the 4 main character types and try to illustrate a little bit about their behaviour. I hope you enjoy the clip. We'll speak soon.
Now, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and act each of these behaviours for you so that you get a real sense of what Hippocrates saw back on the island of Kos, 500 BC. There's 4 different colours, 4 different behaviours. The same problem, ladies and gentlemen. The problem is, I have hurt my arm. Simple as that. I've hurt my arm. But it was presented in 4 very distinctly different ways. And I'm going to see if I can illustrate those ways. Now, I'm the patient, so one of you is going to have to be the doctor. Why is everybody looking away? Doctor? There was a sign on the door saying no appointment necessary. That's very useful for me because I'm very, very busy. I've got not much time now. I've hurt my arm quite badly. I need you to sort it out quickly. Can you do it? Yes or no? Speak up. No. Goodbye. Now, thank you. Ow. Now, obviously, I'm showing that behavior extreme, in slight extreme, just for the purposes of contrast. But there are people out there who start from that behavioral purpose. They start from that style. What did you see in that style of behavior? What's the word that you would use for that? Aggressive. Impatient. Rude, somebody said. Did anybody see purposeful? Anybody see driven? Did anybody see not wasting this man's time? Did anybody see the positive version? No. Yes, thank you. I just do such a good job of doing it extremely, don't I? There is good and there is bad in every type of behavior. This type of behavior, it was thought, belonged to people that came to be known as the cholerics or cholerics. They were seen as tough-minded, quite aggressive, but purposeful driving, and very energetic in that way. There's a lot about themselves, and they were always in a hurry, getting things done. Too much fluid, called, rather paradoxically, yellow bile. Too much yellow bile coursing through, well, whatever yellow bile courses through, I'm sure you'd be able to ducts. There you go. Cholerics. Pain in the arm, same problem. Let's try this one. Yeah. Yo, Dr. Hippocrates, my man, give me 5. On the side, down below, you're too slow. Hey, good to see you, doctor. How you doing? You okay? Yeah, me too. I'm fantastic. Great party. Fantastic party. Didn't we drink? I drank so much I nearly fell over twice. I was doing those cartwheels across your lawn. I laughed so much a little bit of wee came out a couple of times. Anyway, when they stop laughing, I'll stop doing it. But anyway, I've hurt my arm. Having done those cartwheels, well, you can imagine, can't you? Really badly. So what I thought you and I could do, go down the pub, have a few more drinks, and then you can sort my arm out. What do you reckon? Yeah, let's do it. Come on, down by the river. Nice one, thank you. Okay. I was doing this the other day, and English speakers among you will really get this. I was doing this the other day, and I came back to the front, and I said, and what did we see there? And there was a guy at the back sitting there like this. I said, what did we see there? And he said, bit of a dickhead, really. I don't know how that translated, but good luck with it. This is just behavior. The behavior you may have seen may have been hectic, manic, over the top, crazy. And it might have been very friendly, very enthusiastic, very positive. Nice guy to be around, party loving. How you take the behavior is more interesting to me than the behavior itself. This type came to be known as the sanguine. Too much what? Any idea? Fluids? Sang? Blood. Too much blood coursing through their veins. Distinct from this type. Hello, doctor. How are you? Yes, Miss Flush. Yeah, good to see you. May I come and sit down? Thank you so much. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. Now then, how's your wife? Wife's okay? And the children? That's fantastic. Really, really nice to see you. And I value your being here. It's very important. You're our doctor, and we've always been loyal to you. And thank you so much for being my doctor. That said, I came through the waiting room, and there were a lot of people over there that seemed to be a lot worse off than me. So I'm going to let them come through first. No, really. And if there's a bit of time at the end of the day, perhaps we could have a quick look. Thanks ever so much. Careful. Just behavior. Was anybody thinking, just get on with it? Or did people say, that was a person who was interested in the person in front of them? That was the sort of person who seemed to be very caring, very encouraging. Seemed to be the sort of person who was what we would call very nice and friendly but low-key. Or did you see somebody who was a bit pathetic, a bit wishy-washy, somebody who needed to get to the point, and somebody who was a little bit weak-willed? Which of the two? Because they were perhaps both there. These people came to be known as the phlegmatics. This is about phlegm. What I've tried to illustrate here is that this style of behavior is the diametric opposite of this style. Do you remember the red? I was in, out, sorted it. This one, lots of time, lots about the other person. So, if those two are opposites, then these two will be opposites. Let's see what happens here. 4, 3, 2. Appointment time. Herr Doctor, I was digging in my garden yesterday afternoon at approximately 2:57 p.m. I exerted a pressure of some 512 pounds per square inch. I know this because the ensuing pain went through my metatarsal bone, up through my tibia and across my patella, and the pain currently resides in my carpal tunnel. I know this because I have researched it very carefully, and I probably now know more about it than you do. It is my intention to speak to yourself and 2 other physicians to get their opinion, after which I will make the decision as to which physician best suits my needs. Goodbye. Thank you. I was doing this the other day. There was a lady very similar, laughing. Almost fell off her chair laughing. And I came back here and I said, what did we see? She said, my husband! Hey guys, it's just behavior. It's just behavior. And I'm showing it to you in extremis. I wanted to show you the difference in extremes here. These people came to be known as the melancholics. This is black bile. These people were serious in their approach. You may have seen that seriousness come through. You may have seen precision. You may have seen knowledgeable. You may have seen cautious. You also may have seen somebody who was pretty, think of the word analytical, then think of the first 4 letters. I don't know if that translates, but anybody who gets some English, just let them know. It's just behavior.